What is up, family? We have another request. We got 7 things we love about living in Germany. The architecture, the beauty, the cleanliness, the women, the beer, the food. Damn, I did 5 right there. That didn't take long. All right, let's see. So you just need to tell me, hey, you just need to say 2. Just tell me 2 things and I know the rest. Don't worry about it.
So after living in Germany for 1 year, what do we love about living here?
1 year. 1 year.
So after living in Germany for 1 year, there's also things we hate, but we're not gonna get to those in this video.
Oh, no. All right, so I want to know what things he hates too. I mean, you got to be honest. I want to know what you hate too.
So today it's all positive, and we're gonna highlight all the things we love about living in Germany. One of the #1 things we really love about living in Germany is that we're constantly surrounded by history. There is history everywhere, whether positive or negative, it's history. And that's something we didn't always feel like we got in the United States. While yes, there was history, it wasn't quite so old.
Well, the United States is only 250 years old.
So just living here and being surrounded by that and constantly learning new facts every single day about where you live and the history behind it is something we, like I said, absolutely love about living here in Germany. One of the top things we absolutely love about living in Germany is the people. And now this might come as a little bit of a shock because German people are known for being a little bit cold, but we haven't found that to be the case. And while we do
I haven't met none. I tell you what, though, through email, Patreons, and the Germans that I have met, I mean, unbelievable. Just, I just seriously unbelievable. Generous. I mean, generous. Sending gifts, sending shirts. This is from a German Patreon right here, the Rammstein. Right? I mean, sending me German food, chocolates, hats. Wonderworld hats, Rammstein scarves. I mean, and I'm not just like saying, well, because they give gifts, that makes them good people. You could just see it in their email. They're genuinely nice people. A German once told me in the email, he says, once you are a friend of a German's, you are a friend for life. And I was like, wow. I mean, that hit hard. So yeah, no, I don't know. I have met a few here in the United States. None of them are cold. I just know that you don't say to them, how are you doing? You just say, hello, good day. But don't say, hey, how you doing? You know, over here, that means, hey, how you doing? You know, how you doing? I mean, hello, here, over there. Oh, you want to know how I'm doing? Well, yesterday my mother got sick and I had to go to the dentist. And yeah, they'll tell like, hey, you asked what, you know. So I was told, don't ask a German how you doing. Because they'll tell you. I thought that was hilarious, but okay, let's go.
We have a big international community here. The Germans that we have met and become friends with have been absolutely amazing and always willing to help out.
Yep, very helpful.
So perhaps one of the biggest and most important reasons we love living in Germany is the safety. Germany as a country feels super safe, especially when compared to the United States. And the #1 reason for that is lack of guns. Because in the United States, as we all know, people can have guns, but working in schools and having to do active shooter drills is something that's absolutely crazy in the United States. And after we've lived in a country like Germany, or even Spain for that matter, where people don't generally have guns like they do in the US, you just feel at ease and so much safer.
I mean, you can't argue there. We got guns. There's no doubt about it. We got guns. But I promise you, there's not been a single day where I walk out of my house to get in my car to go drive to my job. And I'm like, oh, I hope I don't run into somebody with a gun today. I mean, that's not a thing. If you live in the ghetto, where there's gangs that live, you know, a couple blocks away from your street, you know, then you got something to be worried about because they're just spraying bullets left and right like it's nothing. But in the majority of America, you don't walk out going, oh shit, I hope I don't get shot today. It's not true.
And another example of safety is with children. Children are able to leave school and just simply walk home, maybe stop, get something at the kiosk with their friends, and get home totally safe in the city. That's not something that's super common at all in the United States. Usually children have to go on a bus, get home. They can't just walk around the city.
Yeah, not New York City. I wouldn't want my kid walking around New York City. No, I agree there.
Like you see here when children get released from school. And this can happen as early as first grade. So overall, the safety in Germany is something we absolutely love about living here.
That's always a good thing. Always a good thing.
The public healthcare system is something we absolutely love about living in Germany. And that's because even though, yes, we do pay about 40-45% in taxes to the government, so a lot gets taken out of your check, that's gonna scare some Americans away immediately. But when you go to the doctor or even go to the ER like I had to do, you are not worried about going bankrupt. Everything is super affordable and it barely costs you anything, including when you have to get medication.
I have something to ask. Because my mother is from France, and France, Spain, Germany, I believe you all have the same medical system. She said yes. My mother said yes, it's true. You don't have to worry about losing your house. No, it's paid for. You come in, pay a very minimum amount, and no matter what they do to you, it's okay. The government will pay that bill. You're good. But she said, good luck going to a hospital and saying, I got a pain here. I think I need to see a doctor. This might be serious. She said, they'll be like, can you come in about 3 months? I mean, maybe she's exaggerating, but she's saying in like over here, you can see a doctor like that day. If you're really sick and don't feel well, you go in a hospital and within an hour or two, depending on how serious, somebody will help you and you'll be in a room waiting for a doctor or whatever. She said over there, you will wait hours and hours and hours and hours. And if it's not that serious, weeks and weeks and weeks. I just want to know if that's true. Like when you're sick, you walk through the door, boom, immediate medical attention. Immediate. Or do you like even an appointment? Hey, I need my physical, or, I don't know, something don't feel right. I think I should see a doctor. I don't think it's serious, but I want to see a doctor. How long do you have to wait to see that doctor? Because my mom makes it seem like, yeah, the medical is great and all that, but good luck actually getting a doctor to see you. So I figured right there was the perfect time to ask. So let me know. Just curious.
The cost is so minimal, it's incredible.
Yeah.
And that's something we absolutely love, because back in the US, we would avoid going to the doctor. Even as healthy people with good health insurance, we'd still avoid going to the doctor if necessary because of the fear of a bill. Here in Germany, while yes, you do pay a lot of taxes again, it goes to something that helps everybody. It helps all society, it helps you out, and you shouldn't have to fear going bankrupt or being healthy.
And what if you don't have a job? What if you don't work? What if you're just lazy? Say, I don't feel like working. I'm going to collect from the government or whatever. Like, what's the case in Germany? If you're like, whatever, you're just a bum. Just want to drink, be an alcoholic. You don't want a job. You don't want to work. So how does it work then? You get free medical. So all those people paying 40-50% taxes, they're paying for those people too. They get free medical. I'm just curious, like, the people that don't put into the system, do they also get free everything? Another question I have. That's all. Just a question. See how beautiful that is? The architecture.
If you're liking content like this, what it's like living abroad in Germany or other places, as well as travels, make sure to check out all of our other
It's not finished yet.
videos and subscribe right here so you get notified of them right away. Now, back to the video.
A lot of gray skies.
So going with transportation, another thing we absolutely love about Germany is biking. And it's so easy and convenient. You can get around almost everywhere. And sometimes it's even easier and faster than public transportation, and certainly than driving, especially when you factor in parking. And for that, we don't even have to buy a car here. We don't need one to live, because we can cycle or, as we said, take public transportation everywhere. It makes it so easy. Plus, because they actually invest in cycling infrastructure and therefore more people cycle. Cars are watching out for you, other bikes are watching out for you, pedestrians are watching out for you, and a lot of the cycling infrastructure is actually protected, so you're not even in the street at all, which makes it super easy for less confident bikers like Becca, which she would admit, to actually cycle within the city and get to and from places, making it an effective mode of transportation.
That looks like that Christmas. I've seen this before. This is one place you want to visit right here. I've seen this before. Yeah.
One other thing we absolutely love here in Germany is that parents don't have to be isolated just because they're parents. We always had the feeling that once you were a parent in the United States, you were kind of isolated. You did your stuff at home. Maybe you took your kids to daycare or somewhere and then you went back home. There weren't many public places that were acceptable for adults and kids. Here in Germany, for example,
I don't know what the hell he's talking about there.
Example, beer gardens, all of them have playgrounds, which is absolutely incredible. You see beer gardens here where maybe they can enjoy food or drink with their friends, but then their kids are right there and they just run off to the playground that's there. People aren't necessarily worried, and perhaps this also connects to the safety part that I mentioned before, but the fact that families can go out and there are places for adults and for kids at the same time, and that it's a total societal norm, make it so great, and it's one of the things we love about living here. Public transportation in Germany is something we love about living here. It is wonderful and it connects the country so well. In fact, we've never lived in a country before that's so connected by rail specifically. Spain, for example, is well connected, but it relies much more on buses than rail, as the trains are a lot newer there. Where in Germany, you can get almost anywhere you want by train. It might not be the quickest or necessarily on time, but just the fact that Germany is so well connected by rail is one of the things we definitely love about living in Germany, especially when you consider the 49 euro Deutschland ticket that they have going on right now.
49.
So while the longer we live here, there will definitely be more things we find that we love about Germany, but also things we hate. And that video is coming out soon, so make sure to
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta watch that.
Subscribe so you get notified of that right away. But in the meantime, make sure to check out our other videos.
You guys are like, gives a shit what this American says about Germany and what he hates about it. I know.
That will be appearing on the screen right here, and we'll see you over at our other videos. Bye.
All right, well, that was a very quick video, but okay, I get it. You know, he brought up several points there that actually, you know, rose my curiosity. Kind of, you know, what my mother was saying. So I'm just curious. You know, we'll get the truth. Trust me, we'll get the truth. We got the Germans. They'll tell us the truth. Anyway, it's a beautiful country. It really is. I've seen more than enough videos to know that Germany really is a beautiful country. And yeah, I mean, just like everywhere else, well, just anywhere else except America is going to be different. That's what I've come to the conclusion of. You anywhere in Europe, any country you go to, you will say, this is better than America. Oh shit, in America, that's terrible. See, over here we don't have to worry about it, but in America I got to worry about that. Oh man, and then this is not good in America. Oh my God, look at this train. We don't got trains like this in America. Like, it doesn't matter. That doesn't even have to be Germany. I know. I've seen them. I've seen enough videos now. This is like, you know, United States. You know, the United States is not what it used to be, folks. It's not what it used to be. It's you know, it's nice. It's got its special places for sure. The infrastructure though is I don't know. I think it's falling behind. Yes, there's worse out there, of course, but you know, I mean, what we say here when we see anything in China now, anything, you could even check TikTok. Even the kids realize. They just go, oh, is the United States a third world country or something? When they see China, or they go, do their cities look like that because the government actually spends the taxpayers' money to make nicer, better, more technology-enabled buildings, streets, lighting? Like, they actually take the money and use it on the country. And then in the question is like, yeah, America takes the taxpayers' money and uses it for, to build tanks, bombs, more missiles. That's what's important. Who cares if our building looks like, it was built in, 1930? That's okay. Who cares? As long as it's still there and works, why are you complaining? You're in America. You are in America. I mean, have you seen our roads, our streets, compared to other countries? You would be baffled. You'd be like, what the why do our streets look like shit? What? So anyway, we could go on and on and on. So, like I said, he's like 7 things we love about living in Germany as Americans. I think you could just fill in Germany with China, Japan, Spain, France, England, you name it, just Sweden. The list keeps going, I guess. Just keep, and Greece, Italy, and it was like, yeah, obviously, easily. I'm trying to think if there would even be something here where somebody could, you know what I need? This is what I want. Can somebody find me a video of like a French person or a German or an Italian, I don't care, who leaves their country and comes to the United States and then makes a video and says, I live in America now, and these are 7 things I like more than when I was living in France or when I was living in Germany. Something like that. What's that? Oh, they don't exist? Oh, okay, well, in case you find one, let me know. All right, that's all I'm saying. All right, take care. Peace out. We got to check out what he hates, though. We have to. Until the next one.